Good morning, everybody. My name is Tracy Di Bartolo, Thermomix consultant. Welcome this morning. It's Sunday morning here in the Di Bartolo household, and so traditionally that is poached egg morning. Now, I have really only been doing poached eggs for the last probably 3 or 4 months since I got my TM6 and since I got my hands on one of these little fellows, which is a blade cover. I believe that they are now back in stock in the Mix shop. They were out of stock for a very long time. However, if you can get your hands on one of these, it will make your poached egg life much simpler. So the process that I use is not a COOKIDOO recipe. This is just a manual recipe. So I will pop it up on my Facebook consultant page a little later today, so that you have all of the written instructions as well as this video to help you. So what I basically do is one of two things. You've got to begin with boiled water. So you can choose to either boil it in the kettle, which I've done this morning just for the sake of making this a bit quicker for you to watch. But you can also, of course, in the TM6, use your kettle mode. I weigh in 1,500 mils of water. So I'm just going to get my kettle, which has just boiled. So I'm going to weigh 1,500 into the bowl. Make sure that my blade cover is in. I can just tear that again. Okay, blade cover in, very important. And then pour in your boiling water, or just normal water if you want to boil it yourself using the kettle mode. Almost there. Right. And you can also use inside of your bowl, there's also markers, so you can use that also. All right, so that is the water, and then I'll tear it, and I also add a little bit of just some white vinegar. So I put in about 100 grams of white vinegar, just like you would if you're doing it on the stovetop. I remember my mum cooking poached eggs as I was growing up, and she would always put a dash of vinegar in with her eggs. Okay, so once you've done that, pop your lid back on, and I'm going to now put it into kettle mode. It's sitting at 80 degrees, so I'll just boil that so that it will reach a rolling boil of 100 degrees. Once it's got to the 100 degrees, then I'm simply going to take the lid off, and I'll set the time, the temperature and the speed. So we'll do that in a moment. Now, in the meantime, while you're waiting for that to come to the boil, I make sure that I have my eggs already cracked into little containers. So I can do 4 at a time using this method, so 2 each. And the other thing I do is I'm usually getting my toast ready. I put a little bit of smoked salmon on the bottom and some spinach leaves as well. So as soon as the eggs are ready, I can just drain them off, pop them on here, and we're eating straight away. And the other thing that I tend to do is when you're pouring the eggs into the bowl, it's really easy to break the yolk if you're not gentle enough, and I am not gentle. So I tend to use a spoon. In fact, one of my eggs, you can see, the yolk is already split. So when I pour that in, it's more than likely it's going to go everywhere. But that will be my egg. That's okay. I can cope with that. All right, so we're at 95 degrees, almost there. The other thing I have ready as well, it's all about timing with eggs, with poached eggs, having everything ready to go. So I have just a little plate with some paper towel and a slotted spoon ready, so that as soon as they are boiled, you can scoop them out, drain them off, and then serve them up, plate them up. I particularly like, and my husband, we like our eggs. I'll just finish that. Okay, so we've come to the boiling point. So now I'm going to dial up. I'm going to dial up 4 minutes exactly. I'm going to make sure that that is still at the rolling boil, 100 degrees. And then I'm going to put the blade onto reverse, and I'm going to start it just with the first increment. It's called soft spoon, and it's just a little symbol of a spoon. It's the slowest of all. So what I do now, because as I was about to say, we know exactly how we like our eggs. So as it counts down and it gets to 3 minutes 45, it's there now, I will then pour the eggs in. So that was my first egg where the yolk was a bit cracked. And 3 and 4. And as I get the fourth one in, it's just clocked over at 3.5 minutes. So we've done a bit of experimenting over the last few months and critiquing it every time I serve up as to, this one's, you know, just right. This one's a little bit too hard in the middle. And of course, because I've taken 15 seconds to pour them into the bowl, the first one in the bowl is going to be cooked a little bit more than the last one into the bowl. So as for the timing, that is really something that's a very individual choice. You're going to need to experiment a little bit with the timing. We find that this suits us. So when you break into the egg, it's just started to cook around the yolk, but the inside of the yolk is a little bit runny, and of course the white is completely cooked. So that is really all there is to it. If you want to hang around for the next 2.5 minutes, then please do so, because then I can show you how to serve it up. Otherwise, that's fine. If you would love, oh, you know what I'd love? I'd love for you to hit the like or the love, if you could, so that I know that there is somebody out there. I'm very new to this, and it's a little bit funny to be talking into the camera and you have no idea if there's people out there or not. It's quite hard to tell from my side. So if you press the like or press the love, then at least I know there's someone there. And yeah, keep watching if you like. It's not very interesting. 2.5 minutes, well, 1:49 now. If anyone's got any questions about anything, please just pop me a message on my Facebook page. I'm very happy to do cooking experiences for people in their home if they're local to me. So I'm in Adelaide in the McLaren Vale area, and obviously can travel wherever. I go down to Victor and obviously in towards Adelaide, no problem at all. The other thing that I can do is I can do them virtual. So I set up in my house and I can cook for you, show you anything that you want about the TM6, for those of you who have not already got yourselves a TM6. And it's a great way to do it because you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Oh, it's Sue. Hello, Sue. How are you doing? You are having poached eggs too. Oh, okay. Are you using a blade cover to do it? I will chat with you later and see how it all went. That's exciting. There is someone out there. How nice. Yay. I might see you later today, Sue, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, if I do, that'd be good. All right. 30 seconds to go, everybody. I'll get my plates ready. Oh, the other thing I was going to tell you, I really love Worcestershire sauce, or black sauce, as my dad used to call it. Are we allowed to say that? Sure. So I now make my own Worcestershire sauce. It is on COOKIDOO. It's called traditional Worcestershire sauce. Very easy to make. It's literally brown vinegar and some spices and onion and garlic, and yeah, and then I bottle it like this, seal it nice and tight, make sure they're sterilised, the bottles, and pop it in the fridge to store. So I usually make a big batch, give some away and keep some for myself. Okay, here is the great unveiling. So this is the beauty of live. Hilarious. It may or may not work out. Let's see. All right, I won't tip the bowl up because it's full of very boiling water. And let's see, there's my broken one. I will try and find one that's not broken. There we go. Okay, so using my plate here with a bit of paper towel, slotted spoon, I really just, it's a bit hard to see because it's all white, just drain that off, and then pop it onto your prepared piece of toast. Let's see if I can find another nice one to show you. Oh, this one looks perfect. I can see the yolk is still a little bit wobbly. This will be my husband's because he's a bit fussy, my husband, about his eggs. And I think that I might actually put him in charge of poached eggs. What do you think, everybody? Okay, so you can actually see the yolk in that one a little bit. If I bring it closer, not sure if you can see it. There you go. And pop that one onto his. Okay, honey, you can come and get it now. And here's little sister she sauce. There he is. He's taking it away. Okay. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Okay, that's it. I'll serve mine up and then I'm going to eat. So I'll love and leave you. And remember to like my page and like my stuff that I do, otherwise I get very upset, you know. And I'm also going to pop it onto YouTube because I know that there are people out there who are not Facebook people. So if you have got friends, family, whatever that you think might be interested, then you can direct them to my YouTube station as well. I'm excited. Yeah, so bye everybody. Have a great day.